In a room full of Toastmasters, there's a few of you who'd like to do a TED Talk, right? Yes. But let me tell you, when I told people I was going to give a TED Talk, I actually had people say, "Who's Ted?" So for those of you who don't know what a TED Talk is, TED isn't a person. TED is an acronym. It stands for Technology, Entertainment, and Design. This started back in 1984. I didn't realize it was that long ago. But back then, they started an interdisciplinary conference where they brought people from all these different areas to brainstorm and talk and bring together amazing ideas and then share them. And that's what this organization is about today. Ideas worth spreading. Everyone here has a brilliant idea that they can share on a TED stage. I'm going to tell you about my journey to TED. There's TED.com, and if you've seen the TED.com website, there's amazing videos posted there. And you've seen them. They have that round red carpet on the black stage. And amazing ideas. People have innovations, inventions, crazy things. Amazing, just gut-wrenching stories. Or just a twist, an idea, a way of putting something together that you've never thought of before. And that's what's really important to TED. So there's TED.com, there's conferences all over the world, and then there's TEDx. TEDx just means that it's an independently organized TED event. So the main TED.com organization is not what puts it on, but they license the instructions for how to do it. They vet the organizations that are doing it. They make sure they have the resources, the cameras, and all the people, the team, to pull it off, to really make it work. If you're going to give a TED Talk, you have to know, I'm sure you understand this, it's nothing like Toastmasters. It's not like getting up and giving your icebreaker speech. It's got to be an amazing idea, and to get on the TED stage, it's pretty competitive. I applied, don't hate me, my first time I applied, I got it. Woo! There were 65 people who applied for 15 slots at the TEDx UNLV event. That was back in April. There were at least 3 members from my professional club when I was in District 26 who also applied to the same one. These are all professional speakers. None of them got it, and they were happy for me and mad at me at the same time. And when I talked to the organizer, after I'd been accepted and I was working on my talk, she said, "When we heard your idea, we knew we wanted you." And she said, there were a lot of people that just jot down an idea, and it had to be amazing. It had to be something that's a game changer that could change somebody's life. And they really liked my idea. Now, I do data visualization. Okay, for a lot of people, that's a yawn fest. But I had a twist of how I look at data visualization. And I'm applying an idea from the art world, visual literacy, to data visualization to make complex information intuitive. So that was what my TED Talk is about, and you're going to have to watch it online to find out what that's about. And when they publish it, I'll let you know. It was about 5 weeks ago, and they're going to publish it, the edited version, but I keep waiting. I keep checking every day. It's still not there. So if you want to know, if you want to see it, let me know. Give me your card. I'll make sure and send you the link when it's published. I was so excited when I got back from Las Vegas that I applied to TEDx Marin. I had another idea, and they really liked it, but they said it didn't fit their audience. So I didn't get that one. So keep in mind, you're probably going to be rejected several times. Don't worry about it. Just keep trying. So how do you find out where the TED Talks are? So you can go to TED.com. They have a map, an interactive map, and you can zoom in on the area where you live and find TEDx events near you, or you can find them somewhere where you want to travel in the world and apply. Go to the website, fill out the application. Now, what you have to do, they do the typical things. They want to know who the speaker is, what the title of their talk is. Mine was Lies, Damn Lies, Statistics, and Computer Graphics. And they want to know, what's the idea? And you better be able to succinctly describe your idea and why it's worth spreading. They also want to know how it fits in their theme. The TEDx event in Las Vegas, the theme was living in the extreme. So you want to somehow tie in your idea to their theme, and because they're looking for a cohesive event. The TEDx UNLV event was an all-day event, 8.5 hours of video. The live stream is still posted online if you want to watch all 8.5 hours of it. To find these, if you don't go to the TED website, you can use Google Alerts. That's how I found mine. I have a Google Alert set up, TEDx, call for speakers in quotes. And that's how I found this particular one. I filled out all my information, my talk. They also wanted to know that I had speaking experience. The TED stage is not a place for a new speaker to cut their teeth. They want people who know what they're doing on stage. But let me tell you a secret. It's the editing. If you've seen the videos on TED.com, they're amazing. If there are any ums, there are few, they edit them out. And I'm hoping that my edited talk makes me look really good. Now, in preparing, Darren was absolutely right. Give the same speech over and over again. I gave my talk many times to my club in Fort Bragg. I went around to all the other clubs I could get to in Northern California, and I practiced there. I went to Las Vegas several days before the event, and I visited clubs there and practiced it some more, and I got better and better and better. The day before the event, they had an all-day dress rehearsal. These guys are serious. And it's a good thing they did, because boy, was it ever complicated, and a lot of things went wrong that day before. But the day of the event, it went like clockwork. It was amazing. And really an honor to be there with these amazing speakers, this crew that did an amazing job putting it all together. I had a coach. They assigned a coach to me who was a student there at UNLV, and I rehearsed with him on Google Hangouts. I also rehearsed with another friend of mine who's a colleague in data visualization, and rehearsed with him a couple of times on Google Hangouts. So yes, you're going to practice your speech for weeks leading up to that event, because you want to nail it. Man, you're standing there on that stage, on that red dot, 5 cameras all pointed at you. No pressure. I wanted to nail it. And let me tell you, I was a bundle of nerves, and I sure hope, like I said, I sure hope the editors make me look good. Every one of you has a brilliant idea to share. And I hope you'll go out there and look for a TEDx event to give that talk at. If you'd like to talk to me about my experience, and if you want to be cajoled or encouraged, come talk to me. If you want the URL for my talk when it finally gets published, come talk to me. Go out and get yourself on TED.
Thank you very much, Teresa.